because we've been competing for so long.
We'd be like another mark. I'm
And
gonna go.
similar scopes too. It's just coffee
We
and
do. We do a lot of stuff, and I mean, I'm always gonna play '80s music. So, but I'm not gonna have the drama that I've had the past 6 years. I mean, I'm gonna do more dancing. I'm gonna do more
yeah,
home audio
I'm
and the
glad.
stuff. So
Yeah.
and like I said yesterday, I've teamed up with some people here in Kansas to be part of a storm chasing group. So we're gonna go out and chase tornadoes. So
Yeah,
that's gonna
that's what your name.
be ESPN College Game Day, and then I went from that to storm.
I love the storms. I love vacation scopes. And I really hope Twitter puts something on there where we could search for that.
I honestly think this is gonna be say it right, tornado. Here is just going to switch over to Twitter Live. I think this and they're going to like tighten down on what people can and can't do, and that's going to be how they're going to do. I don't think you're going to totally get rid of this application. I just think it's going to change the name and it's going to change how you do some things. So hopefully that's
Yeah.
what they. I don't
And
know.
she doesn't want to go live because she doesn't, because she wants to go be a. The only people that are going to see your broadcast is if people retweet it. Like if it goes viral.
Well,
You know?
I probably if I'm chasing a EF4 tornado down the road.
Okay, well, something like that. But if it's dry, it's kind of been. I really don't. It's just going to be us.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Just
I
the
know what you're saying.
community. I just don't think it'll go further than that.
Yeah. What else going on tonight? I know I'm going to do the dancing thing. They're going to do that play tonight, I guess.
The play. Oh,
Yeah,
mock.
yeah. Mott's doing her play thing. I've heard it's in Donalds because she has so many people blocked. It'd take her like a month to unblock everybody. So I heard
Yeah,
she's going to go to Donalds because he didn't have everybody blocked. So
yeah. She had me blocked for a while up until last year. Never knew why. Never
8:30.
asked, scope and drive.
Yeah, well, I'll be scoping and driving at some point when I'm chasing tornadoes. So I'll probably get blocked right away from her. So, but yeah, we've had a lot of fun times. It's been, your cruise thing was amazing. That was really cool. To take your mom on a cruise. That was um
And Aruba. I like Aruba better actually, but
that that was really neat. We've seen some amazing stuff on here.
yeah,
I mean, it's been a lot of drama stuff and a lot of craziness, but people have brought us a lot of really cool scopes, like the giraffe being born. That was really neat.
oh, and
Uh,
the horses and Lisa
yeah,
scopes and what's that other girl? The sheep. Oh, oh,
the goat thing last night, where the one was singing to the goats. That was kind of interesting.
I didn't see that one.
Oh yeah, some lady was singing the goats last night. That was, but yeah, had a lot of fun. It's been a crazy 6 years. So,
Yeah, just to say the least. Yeah.
but
Um,
I'll let you get back to it. I'm gonna go and get. Well, I gotta get done. I'll listen to you, and then I'll be back on about 2:30 this afternoon. So
all right, Congress. See you later.
later.
Um, yeah, I was like, damn. I really didn't get to like know to the level because I got on this app after this to talk about addiction because I just got out of 6 days after I got out of rehab is when I got on this app. I think it was like at the end of September. Progress and being my favorite scoper. Just have some scopers where you watch one year and then the next year you're like, nah. Brandy's the only one that I consistent. And when she went live, I wanted to go in there. Addiction, and it went away very quickly. We both just didn't talk about it. I think, well, mine was because my job was called 2017. So I was only on here about a year. Hell broke loose for me on the app. Um, I think I was one of the first people that got their job called because I don't really remember anyone else talk. Um, I didn't scope about it. I was freaked the fuck out, and I basically disappeared. I don't think I scoped at all, and I just went in people's room. when they came out, yeah, I didn't talk. I'm sure other people found out, Yes, Nelda. Nelda scoped for me, and I didn't ask her. She just did it, which because she did that for me, and she didn't. She was had a lot of anxiety. She didn't want to do it. She did it though. That meant a lot. No, I'm not crying. This is just no crying, Kate. Um, after that, I was just a commoner. No, I'm not answering call-ins to people that I don't try. Morning, Dita. And oh yeah, this that's what I was gonna say. After I was a broadcaster, I went into because she was pissed that my job got called, that I was getting doxxed because it wasn't just me. They were using her name. They used my dad's name. I don't know, not me. And she got hooked on it. I'd come home from work. She would tell me about it, and I'd be like, I don't want to hear. No, no, no. It's a good thing. I found this person, and I think they're the ones that so wrapped up in this app. You know how it goes when you first out. Um, it's usually not the person you're fighting. You know, to learn on this app, it's up the shit, and they go run to everybody's DMs and try to get people against each other. So when the groups came out, I was excited because I am like the master at making private groups. The only way you're able to get to know me from that point forward is if you only know 5% of about me. It took a lot of different private groups to get it right. You know, I mean, I think I made about. A lot of people got mad at me because I put them in, take them out. Then they'd stop talking to me. That's why I had a lot of people block me at one point. Um, and I'm sorry if I hurt your feelings about that. I was just trying. So I chose my group by people that were more like me. People that were in comments uh, that were similar to me, that weren't in drama, but liked the drama, that wanted to, but didn't want people going after them. Okay, so and then I also chose by uh, I wanted to get to know them better. You know, I picked and chose who I wanted to get to know better, and um, that was 3 years ago. I believe 3 years ago. Uh, 19, 20, 21. Yeah, and I did a hell of a job. Really did a good job. Speaking of drama, why did you ask if I kind of passed that because I'm glad you brought. Hold on, let me find it. Anyway, I chose. I think about. I'm gonna just say 13 people. Nah, maybe 15 people that come in consistently that I have really gotten to know, and I treasure them and I love them all. You guys know who you are. I don't want to call you out. But before even that, I have been friends with 3 people that has been consistent. They've been by my side when they shouldn't have been by my side. I'm not easy to be friends with. I have succeed yet. Yet. I'm not. I'm not. Um, like I said, I have a wall up. And it's really hard to get through. But if anyone did get through, it was you 3. Okay, JDL. Um, because I was in Yeti Scope the other night, and I'm trying to find it. So proof is everything, right? Receipts. I mean, receipts are everything. Yeah, I had a wall to begin with, but then I really had a wall after my job was called. Um, Hold on. And JDL, I sense you're being defensive, and I get it, but I'm not attacking you. I'm just asking you a question because of what went down in Yeti's scope, and it's something I've always been wondering. So hang on, I know. Wait, photos. Does anyone know the time? Wait. Okay, 6:09. This phone is slow too, so 6:09.
And I don't care to know. I don't want to.
Hang on.
It's not something I want in my brain. No. And hopefully it won't be necessary.
Okay. This is the one fucking phone too, because I can't hear. Hang on.
You've been time. I feel completely content with everything I've said, everything I've mentioned.
Right, Mojo? Right.
I've just told the truth. And listen, I myself greatly appreciate that.
And by the way, this is my first call-in too.
Not only did you help yourself by getting it off your chest, you gave
That's how much I
closure,
really
'cause she now
wanted to
knows
know,
she doesn't have to wonder. And you did the same
what the
thing
hell
for
was
me,
going on.
and I am grateful.
So right now I'm waiting for Neil to be quiet. No, just listen. Please, just listen.
It worked because they know what's in there. So I'm going to do everything I can to try.
No, there's a little more to it.
But I know at the end of the day, regardless,
I mean, you asked me in this public scope, so I am going to tell you in this public scope. I started on DM. I know you don't. I don't know you either.
And Sean said you would host a website and post it all on a website if you were interested.
Just hang on.
Yeah, that means and I'll fucking pay for the web hosting.
And JDL, I think you know what I'm going to play anyway, because earlier in that scope, he said that you were in somebody else's scope and you were telling people that that Tamara was blaming you guys on about stuff. So I figured you heard this already, but I'm not going to assume. I'm just saying I figured. John, listen, the question I asked you, I said, or do you know who did?
So if I set my computer log in everything again, will that be able to be accessed, say, with that person? Your best bet is to send Sean a DM.
Just hang on.
You guys can possibly have a conversation and he can walk you through it. He said he doesn't have a problem doing it. He would
closer. Yeah, I will. As soon as it gets to where Neil is quiet.
Okay, no worries. Okay, I'll do that later on the evening.
I think it's coming.
And do it. I am just not in the mood right now to be researching and doing all that crap. But I am certainly do it whether scope ends or not. Because
and JDL, this is just a question. I'm not making.
Of course, and you can always run with.
I'm not pissed.
I don't even care.
I'm past the piss part. Like I went through this.
Or saying directly to the person, or my decisions that I've made.
Mojo, I don't know, but I'm getting
even if margin's there. And I know that a lot of people are looking at this as like.
I should have got the exact minute. Listen, I called in at this point, but I'm just being quiet. Nope, I didn't say I. Okay, well, listen. I'll explain it in the call-in. Yeah.
is that they kind of admit to what they've done. And
thanks for calling in.
I went with the research. I did nothing. I didn't, like, there was one toll account, any toll account that was made that I used, like, once or
Look, I
twice
didn't want
a
this to
month
be public.
was
I'm just
never made by me because I
saying.
refused to make
I'm fine with it being public. You ask, and I'm here to, for one thing, Kathy, I guess is your name. I wasn't on the app in 2017. I've Okay.
Oh,
Well, my answer is
stop.
no.
Please
I
don't.
did. You could have. Your approach probably should have been better when you come to a stranger and say, "Did you call my job 4 years ago?" You can't help. I can't help but feel a little bit defensive because to start off with, I do not know you. Second, I wasn't on the app in 2017. Now I come to your scope to find out that you're basing your accusation off of two of the most prolific liars on this app. So forgive me if I sound a little bit defensive. Before you go around asking people such a question, you should have better facts than what Neil McIntosh and Michael McNichol say.
Okay, listen. I have never, I don't remember how long ago, 3 years, 4 years, whatever it was, thought he blocked me, and I don't know why, because I don't know.
I'm not thoughty.
But I'm,
And you told me it was 2017 that someone called your
you're not
job. I was
the one
not on the app.
you're not the only one. When he said group, I wasn't thinking just you. There's quite a few, but I've never talked to any of you guys. And if there's one thing I've learned on this app, it doesn't have to be somebody that does that stuff, or even somebody you're fighting with. So my question is, if you guys talked to this girl called Hey Gigi, that was going to be my question on DM next. Okay. um what
Well, I asked you, in the DM, I asked you why would you ask me such a question? And you never even responded to me. You went live. I don't know,
Wait,
Gigi.
I didn't go live to talk about
And as far as me being defensive, I am tired of being accused of things I didn't do. You're asking me if I did something before I was even on the damn app.
I don't know when you joined the app. Like I said, we don't know each other. I just knew you were in a group of people. I don't know who it was. I just
So in your mind, I don't know you, but I could call your job.
oh,
Think about it.
oh, it's very well thought out. Do you know how many people
Okay.
on here know people and they don't even know they know you, and they just stir things up, and you don't even
Yeah.
fighting with them?
And chances are it could be the quietest mouse in the world that
That's
did it that you'll never know.
absolutely correct. I agree
But
with
I would just ask you again, with all these accusations being flown around, with Neil and Yeti saying the most ridiculous of things,
you. It
I would just ask you to soften your approach when you go around asking such questions in a DM to someone that you admittedly do not know.
okay. So you're upset by how I asked you. Is that
Absolutely.
okay? Okay. I
And
apologize.
I will can assure you that I don't not only did not call your job. I've never called anybody's job. I've never called anybody's anything.
I have no.
Never. And I will challenge anybody on this app to show proof otherwise.
Okay. I'm
And
wait.
again, I
I don't
am
know you.
defensive because I'm tired of being blamed for not only shit I didn't do, but shit that has no absolutely no proof behind it.
It was just a question. I apologize for my
It
approach.
was more than just a question. Come on.
No, it was a question, straight out question
Hmm.
about two questions, or if you knew who did it. That's
I have no idea who you are or who your job is or what you went through in
okay.
2017. So I can't help you.
Are you saying you don't know who did it?
I absolutely do not know
Okay.
who did it because I
That,
don't know who you are.
then okay. Then that's the answer. I'm not.
Okay. Well, again, if your proof is Yeti and Neil, I, that's all that needs to be said. Yeti and Neil.
Hang on a second. Look, I don't normally do drama, so um, strange. My last scope is this.
It
Well,
was a
I don't like the ilk
it was a
of
question
this.
with a bad approach, Kathy, is all I can say. And a bad question with a bad approach and bad timing on your part.
I just wanted to get right to it. I didn't want to be like,
Hmm.
"Hey, I never met you." Da, 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 da. I just went straight to it.
Yeah, well, it came across as just downright shitty and very accusatory.
Ladies, I don't like the ilk of this conversation. I'd like for both of you to report to Mediation Room 4 immediately.
I'm on my way.
So,
I'm on my way
so
now.
I'm calling you
But
both on the
I
mat.
I hate
I'm,
that it came to this.
I'm,
I didn't want to have to go before Mark and all this.
I'm calling you both on the mat. Full stop. Full
Okay.
stop. Do you
I'll,
understand?
I'll be over there. I'll be right there.
Okay. I think you both need a 10-day cooling off period. So please head over to the Discord server in Mediation Room 4
I didn't
and
accuse Esther.
and assume the position, please, both of you. Thank you.
You guys are nuts. Looking forward to it tonight. Can I play the scope or no? Does it matter? Okay. Well, I never got another. I've never gotten an answer, and I didn't think straight out it was them. I I was trying to get to if they even knew that girl because that was the only girl I was arguing with at that time. And if Cece were in here right now, I would ask her too. I mean, since it's being brought up in this scope, you know, Cece knows exactly what I'm talking about. Okay, she knows the person I'm talking about too, and that was the only person that I had a falling out with on this app. So I was trying to get to if you guys even knew her. Could that possibly be why? Maybe you guys knew her and she did it. I don't know if she did it. Was it a friend of hers? Was it a I don't know. And I have gone how many years without even talking about this? I figure since it's the end of the app and I'm not pissed about it, and people are admitting to, you know, their shitty behavior or admitting, I figured maybe it'll come out. And I wasn't searching for it. It came out. He Listen, if I play the scope, you'll understand as well why. Okay? Um he listed all the people, okay, and he said my name. And but he was wasted at the time. So I didn't think anything of it. And other people are like, "Did he say your name?" I'm like, "Oh, okay, so other people heard it. Maybe I should ask him." But I couldn't ask him because he was drunk, messed up, and he wasn't seeing my comments, and I was told he doesn't look at comments. So I didn't make a big deal about it in that scope. It was later on, maybe 3, 4 days later, he was in the beam. He was talking about the same exact stuff. Somebody else said you should probably ask him. So I went in the beam and just asked him, "Did you actually mean me? Because you said kitty cat or Kit Kat," he said. And later I found out that my name was Kit Kat back then. Okay, I'll play it. Okay.
JDL call her job.
Wait.
Do it whether scope ends or not because there's ways and means even after scope ends.
Right. So I figured I'd ask. That's why.
You can always run with. I
Wasn't searching.
Because I've either done it on scope or unlimited it.
I have a right if it's brought up.
Or saying directly to the person or my admissions that I've made over the last week.
I'm still waiting right now for him to be quiet.
So I really don't care. Even if
I bet I rewound too far.
I know that a lot of people are looking at this as like retribution or vengeance.
Yeah, I don't. How do you have receipts on most of the stuff on here? It's not. You have to prove you're right. You have to prove you're wrong.
Held to this very high standard by hundreds of people when they did the exact same thing as me
Thank you, moderators.
Is that they can't admit to what they've done.
Hold on.
And what they've done.
Still waiting.
I didn't fucking flow. I didn't do the research. I did nothing. I didn't, like, there was one troll account, any troll account that was made.
I get it.
Like once or twice ever.
It was a question. Okay? That's it. And I'm sorry that it came out the way it did. But I just wanted to get to the point.
And I don't even like using a troll because I want people to know that
God, I didn't rewind that far. Shit.
Exactly. I'm not afraid. You've seen what I've said and done over the years. Go kill yourself.
I'm sorry, guys. I'm so sorry you have to hear this again. I know y'all don't like the people I'm playing right now.
That's just ridiculous. Listen, if you do your homework, you got to put your name on it. You know what I'm saying? I want credit for my work. Yep. Good, bad, or indifferent.
Okay, it's coming.
Unfortunately, that happens with me. Good, bad, or indifferent. Hey, can I tell you? I've been with you forever.
Listen.
I know. Hi, Yadi. Thanks for letting me call up. This is my first call in. So, really? Yeah. Okay, I have a question for Neil. The other day you were giving a list of all the people that group either dogs, jobs called, whatever. And the first name you said was Kitty Cat. And I don't know if there's somebody else named Kitty Cat or if you're referring to me. Because my job got called. And I... Okay.
JDL called her job too. There was a lot of stuff that happened. I don't know how far I reached out because I wasn't involved at that time because I was when I got out. When was that? That must have been quite a long time.
February of 2017, February 23rd.
2017. So I can't remember the full details, but it was definitely you.
Yeah, I kind of thought it was. But I'm like, a lot of people don't.
And I'll tell you why I thought so.
Well, that's it. A lot of people know me as Cat, and they know I have another name before it, so they just throw in whatever,
Yeah. So. And I'm just telling that on the truth. And, you're correct.
You know what? Dottie has had me blocked, I think, for 4 years. Have no idea why.
So that was one reason.
Right.
No idea either.
I mean, because when you say...
She's the biggest control.
I don't have a low IQ.
Because when you say group, okay,
it's just
this
a question.
Group is who?
I'm not even pissed about it anymore.
The group of people?
Yeah.
So there was me, right? JDL.
It's just I had a right to ask because he said it.
Bonnie.
And how long have you guys been together? Over 3 years. Because my thing happened 4 years ago.
So that was where I started questioning it. Like maybe, he's wrong.
It's been quite a long time.
Because the date, I don't know when all you guys joined.
It was around the CC Cyber Days. You can probably see.
Like I said, because we don't know each other, right?
Yes.
But I didn't know who you knew.
Do you have any proof of any of this? Or?
No, but it would be in my Twitter archive.
Look, I don't believe just what people tell me.
Well, let me know.
I have gone many years without choosing sides on this app. I don't choose sides.
Well, you should have it before then, right?
Dan, shut up.
Sean's going to put links and stuff on Twitter, so I'm sure you'll see if you follow Sean Millington.
Okay, I'll keep in touch.
I'm going to tell you guys, it's going to be a very fucking long read because there's tens of thousands.
All I can say is a lot of scopers
isn't always a plus. Yeah.
Just to reiterate what Neil's doing, if people would pay attention to what he does, he goes in and makes up ridiculous lies, says yes to whatever it is that Yeti wants him to say. Then he goes live and laughs about the lies. He laughs that Yeti believes his lies. He says, this is just all for fun. This is just a game. He's laughing at Yeti for believing his lies. So, again, anybody that wants to believe anything Neil says is really being laughed at because he's punking you guys.
Okay.
He despises Yeti, stir things up, and Yeti's dumb enough to fall for about the lies he's told. Watch the pattern. It's too late now.
Every week, every month, every year, it's always somebody that they always make up, or later on we find out time there's that person.
Right.
So when you
your own conclusions, but I know these people, and they are when the truth would be a better story. It's a sickness. Proof is something Neil and Yeti said. I can't even defend that.
Before this one, this name?
No, absolutely not.
So says that she started in August of 2017. How could JDL?
Here at that time.
Right. That's
And
what
then
she's.
my second point,
Yeah.
biggest point, is where the information came from. You're always good with the facts.
I mean, it should not have happened.
Absolutely.
You
I wouldn't call a job.
I didn't mean to come in here
I didn't mean
and
to.
over whatever, but
No, I'm not trying to single you out. I didn't even want to talk about this on.
Okay, enough said. Then just again be very cautious. They'll turn you against your very best friend if you let them. And I would just,
And I haven't. I've tried to stay.
I think,
Like one of the ones. Last 40. Yeah, I'm very analytical. That when people tell me things, I hear them. Why? Maybe this is why, and I can give like 3 different chosen, and that's probably the main reason why not many people know me on here. Always leave it up to you to make me laugh, and that's okay. You know how long ago this happened, and I went through. If Cece were in here right now, we would be having a different conversation. I was going to do it on DM. You know, going to bring this up in here. Okay, you wanted to know publicly, so she joined in August. It happened in February. So how did who get your answer from Neil? Listen, Nikki, I'm not saying it was just her. She's not the only one I was asking. When he explained, he said group. What does calling a person's job do? Well, it makes you very closed off and stop scoping. If you didn't lose your job already. I mean, should we just like switch to a different topic? I got my answer. I'm okay with that. And maybe we can continue it when the other people are in here. I don't know. Right, right, Nelda. Thank you. It was brought up out of nowhere. I don't talk to Neil. And my name used to be Kit Kat. So when he said that, and even when he said that, I questioned it because he was drunk. So I didn't even make a big deal in the scope that he brought it up in. Okay. It wasn't until 3 days later when he was talking to Tamara about stuff. And I found a perfect opportunity just to go up there because he wasn't wasted. And I'm like, okay, maybe now I'll find out if he meant that. Or was he just fucking around? He's not as, messed up as he was the other night. Thotty. Hi, Thotty. Um, can you call in? Just Twitter. I was going to go to Haps, but I didn't like it. Should probably take that off my profile. Thotty, I'm actually surprised you're in here because you've had me blocked. Oh, yeah, Periscope, I did. They know everything about Periscope, which is why I still scope going to work and before I start work, because I'm allowed to. I've been, I got the go ahead with certain rules. I wouldn't be still doing it if I couldn't. Buddy, I don't know if you're still in here, but if not, I will DM you. This one left. Anyway, so Brandy has been my favorite scoper consistently. And then every year I had a different person I liked. This year it happens to be Download. It was Nina. Mark, you had me blocked for a while, up until last year, I think. So I still watched your scopes though. That's fine, JDL. I was gonna talk to her on GM anyway. Celibate Mystic, nah, she wasn't my favorite, or she's not even somebody I go in there every time she scopes. She scopes way too much anyway. I actually think I'm gonna get rid of her on my Twitter because it's way too much. There are a lot of people I didn't get to know on here at all. I just hear about them from other people. A lot of the time why I don't give my opinion on here and people don't know me is because if I have an opinion that's mean, I'm not trying to hurt anybody. So why would I say it publicly? Okay, so the only way I'm going to say it publicly is if I had some kind of falling out with you, or if you said something about me, or that's the only way. But I have given my opinions on everything that's going on in this app in private. So Nina was one of my favorites. Brandy's been my favorite throughout all the years. Download. Yes, I did like Keen. I like his scopes. I liked that he didn't have black screen and he showed us things. I like when people show things because it's more like 2015 and 16, and I miss it like that. Dama, Johnny Bats is the one that started the black screen. Thank you very much. Not. And I know I'm doing it right now because, yeah, I still have makeup on from yesterday. I look like shit. And usually I show the road. I think. Of course, J. Diddy. Everybody knows that. I loved watching J. Diddy. He made me laugh in times where I wanted to start taking pills again. He always made me laugh. I'm gonna start crying. He's probably the one that kept me staying on the app after the job. I know you guys are like, whoa, but I mean, a lot of the things I'm saying, a lot of people are gonna be shocked because a lot of people don't know me. Okay, but I did like him.
Are you crying?
No.
Are you crying?
Nope.
There's no crying in Periscope.
You're hearing things.
I will block you with the quickness.
I'm gonna put my fan on. Hold on.
Don't fucking cry.
I got my fan on. You can't.
All these people. I don't know what to do. It's the last day of Periscope. Y'all mean so much to me.
Oh
my God.
Annoying, I know.
Pull your big girl panties up.
Thank you. That's all I needed was Mox to come up in the beam. Thank you.
I am secretly hoping that Yeti cries.
Okay.
Because, you know, like him, I've always wanted to taste those tears.
So, didn't you hear him when he was talking about his relationship? I liked the his call-ins that he did. It was funny. What else? I liked Kage. I liked everybody, really, you guys. Like at one point or another. Well, not everybody, but let me turn the fan off now. Now that I got my shit together. From this day forward, though, on Twitter, I am going to change my content. And I am going to go back to what I originally wanted to do on this app. And not let anyone try to change that. Because, I'm going to get into this. I came on the app switching, getting off pills to Suboxone. And now I want to end the app getting off Suboxone to nothing. So I want to share that. I've heard people in Tiffany's room telling her that, you know, it's a great thing. And it could be for people that are real hardcore into opiates. And it could be a life-saving thing. But I don't think anyone should start Suboxone if you've just taken Norcos, and you should just get off of them. Don't take Suboxone. It's not a good thing. Yeah, it's kept me from not taking pills. I have never relapsed, but I miss feeling things. Hi, Kim. I know we've talked about this. It's hard to break through my wall, and it has a lot to do with Suboxone. Yeah, Belinda, I started the app talking about this. I figured I would end it like that. Dolphin, and I can't wait for that. It does rob your emotions. And it's funny because my emotions come out when I talk about this all the time, but and there's been a lot of scopes on here that a lot of people have emotions about. And I'll be like, I don't get it. Why are they crying? Why are they freaking out? Why is everybody freaking out over words? I don't get it, you know? And I used to think that, I know emotions are suck, but it also sucks more if you don't get them out. And emotions is what makes you grow and change your life. I am not tearing up right now because the app is ending. I just want that to be known. But I figured, I don't know, I would share this. Um, it has a lot to do why I didn't get to know a lot of you.
I'm going to tell you, I first started watching you. You started doing the stoop window thing, and I couldn't figure out what we were looking at, but you kept opening the window. I'm like, what is she doing? And I couldn't figure it out. Then I kept going in, and then I'm like, I don't know. It was kind of odd at first. And then I went in and then I listened to your story. And you had such an amazing story. I mean, it was random sometimes. You talk about, sometimes it would be like, and this is in the beginning when I first started listening to you.
Right.
And I was like, oh gosh, she's so random. And I'm like, but I like her. I like her. And then I kept watching, and then I'm like, she opened the window and she put the camera there. And I'd be like, are we going to be looking at something? Because she'd be like, she's putting on her makeup. She's putting on her clothes, she's doing stuff, and she's talking, and I'm like, she's just talking, and I like that. And it was like random, and it was like there was no beam, there
I,
was no people sitting in the beam and ruining it for you.
when it comes on here, I just don't plan. That's why I get anxiety when I do scope, because I don't have anything planned out.
Yeah, she was a window talker. She'd open the window and smoke her cigarettes, and
Yes, Johnny Bass.
and she'd have the wind. I mean, we see the window open, and then it was like she just would talk, and it would be like it was the best. And then it got to a point that she showed her kitties, and and I think it was more kitties, and then she'd show us her work, and then it would be like, but it was more about the kitties in the window. And I was like, I was just always intrigued because we'd just be sitting like at the window, like I don't know. I liked that. I really did.
Well, a lot of the window ones have to do with the raccoons too.
I know it's like random because it would be like we're looking at something, but like, did you see that? Or Yeah, she's got cats.
Kitties, and then she switched it to kitties, right?
Yes.
Yeah. I was like, wait, I didn't do that yet. That's later.
No, that's later on down the line, the cats. That's what I'm saying. In the beginning it was you talking, and then it became the window. It was the window, then it was makeup, and then you show like little makeup things, and then the cats are kind of like in the end. It was like, good Lord, we went through so much. No, I did not say that, Canadian. You know better. You're such a
Greg. Greg, you've been so nice to me.
Oh God. Oh, but thank you. Thank you for always sharing. Thank you for sharing your life. I say that to everyone too because I do appreciate it, and you're one of them. I think at one point you did block me because I don't know, somebody said something and then said I said something, and I think you unblocked me because we kind of had
There's a lot of sides, and it might not be true.
No, I know. And I'm not, yeah, no. And then it was like, and then one day it was like, I got on, I was like, she had blocked me. Thank baby Jesus. I'm so happy.
I didn't know that. I didn't, we didn't even talk about this.
But I wasn't mad. I'm not like one of those mad blockers, like, oh my God, they blocked me. Oh my God,
Right.
But I was just so happy because I was like, I wanted to know how you were. And then you went on vacation. Remember when you went on vacation and you had your braids done? Oh my God, I died laughing.
Yes, and I paid $200 for that and got ripped off. Yeah.
I died laughing. I think everybody did.
Yeah.
I think when we were in that scope, I think we died laughing because you showed it, and then
my mom.
it was like, yeah, the cruise. She went with her mom, and then she. Oh God, that was the best. The cruise was the best. Oh, I have a cow. Block me. I got.
I
But
one that did the video.
uh,
They can do it.
and then you couldn't figure out how you were gonna take them out. I remember
Oh
the
yeah,
next scope.
I took my mom's out on the upper deck. Then
Yeah,
no, I think it was that night because it
it
looked
was. It
so.
was. Yeah, it was. I think it was that night you did it. She got it done, and then you took hers out, and then I think you that was the best though. The hair thing, the hair cruise thing. Yeah, I just
Yeah,
thought about that. The cruise.
that cruise. Oh my God, both of us never want to go on a cruise again.
I think you said that too in one of your scopes. No, that was the worst thing ever. But I appreciate it. Thank you for sharing your life with us. I'm and it does make an impact. The cruise from hell is so true. Oh, Nelda, I love you. You know that. Um, but I think you know what, in some way, shape, and form, a lot of people uh brought a lot to the plate table, and you did.
Yes,
You
we
did.
all have an impact on each other's lives without even knowing it.
Yeah, and you did. And you did share your story about uh your past, and we did see you grow, and at least you talked about it, which I appreciate 100. I mean, I've never done anything before, but I know that I've talked to people, and you are one that made an impact, and which is a good thing.
Thank you.
So just keep
I w-
doing the good work and moving forward. And
I really wish I could have shared more. But that's why I'm
you're
at Twitter as a new beginning.
yeah, and you're a beautiful soul. You are, and keep showing your kitties. I mean, if
I think
nobody's
I'm sorry.
kitties, people, Ki kitties,
I
and they're cats, big
that my
fat kitties.
cats are the cutest ones on the app. I'm sorry, but I've always thought that.
All right, cat, I'm dropping, but thank you.
Thanks, Glenda. Nelda, Nelda knows. Oh my God, that was funny. Hi, Tracy. Tracy, did you have another account before this? Just wondering. Love you, Destiny. Love you, Nelda. And all you people in my private group. You guys got me through some tough times. And I know we ain't gonna have private groups anymore. But I know we'll keep in touch. Well, I don't think I have anything else to say. Um, the person I can't even say one that I don't hate anybody. Now we have to dig up the old scopes from years back. Yes, thank you for reminding me. I have to plug my phone into my computer so I can get all this shit off of my phone. But I want to save the vacations and some of the stuff. Katie, my coffee buddy. Hey, Brunwood. Empty the vault. I do have quite a few. And the reason is because I watch scopes in my private group. That's what we did a lot of the time. Instead of publicly, we just did it privately. No harm, nothing, just hanging out. So I probably do have a lot of scopes. Oh my God, Butterballs. Yes. I'm so glad you brought that up. Oh, you tossed the bar right in the cart. That's not done, Tracy. This is not a goodbye. Nobody should cry. This is not a goodbye. Well, I know it is for some. But honestly, I really think most of us are just gonna continue into Twitter or Discord or whatever. I mean, it's been 6 years, and I'm gonna show you Butterballs. I will. I promise. Yes, we have to do that too, Greg. If Soulshine didn't scoop you up, I would have been next in line. Just saying. You're such a genuine sweet guy. Who can write their names better in the snow? Yes, I want to be in that contest because I will win. I wish Liz was in here. Yeah. Yeah, I miss Soulshine scopes too. Gotta get a shiwi. Alright guys. Hold on. 1 second. I'm gonna go out with this.
Thank you for being a friend. Travel down the road and back again. Your heart is true.
I know Nada. I'll talk to her, of course. You guys need to get your ass on house party. Show you a purple house, please. The card attached would say thank you for being a friend. And if you threw a party, you invited everyone you knew. Hi, Summer. You would see the biggest. Yes, shout out to the grannies. Paige, thanks for allowing me. Wish Janelle was in here. I wish. That's okay. We have our little group. All right, guys. Thank you for listening. And it's not over. And join me on Twitter. It is in my profile. For all those that are, this is the end. Good luck in your future endeavors. Yes, I did just go there. And yeah, try not to be so crazy anymore. All right. Bye, guys.